Alright, so I lost part of the video, but what I ended up doing originally, let me go like this, was I took some wood and I cut it down, made 13 stripes, and of course painted, did some red. I don't know if, hopefully it's not showing up orange, might be, I don't know. Of course, did the black, and everything that I use is interior stains, such as like the true black, and then the red was a scarlet, and then I burned it. Played with fire because it was for a firefighter, and I figured that was kind of like apropos. And then we cut out the crest and the Maltese, you know, and then the stars, of course. And now we're going to see the rest of the video. Hopefully it's not lost. I don't know. Hopefully I'm not messing it up and you're not getting seasick. Later. Good morning. It's me and this goat. We're going to continue on with the red line U.S. flag with the firefighter Maltese. This is the day after Thanksgiving. As you can remember, my first hat was the happy turkey. This is the sad turkey. But anyway, again, this is James with charliemikewoodworks and Design. Hey, you know what? I'm not the best at these videos, and I don't care. All this is having a little fun, and hopefully somebody will laugh. Remember, stay safe, stay alive. And it's like Robin Williams said in that movie, Dead Poets Society. We're not laughing at you, we're laughing near you. I remember that whenever people laugh when I say things or do things or whatever. Hopefully they're not laughing at me. They're laughing near me. So, without further ado. Okay, so here's my union. All that's going to be black. What I do to make that happen is I've already kind of gently traced the union's outline. And then I want to paint it black, but as you can see, I don't want this all black. Now, some of them I do, so no big deal, but some of them I don't, like that one. This one I think is actually going to be all black, but I just wanted to show you a razor blade in there because it will actually delineate. I don't know if you can see where the blade was. Yeah, right there. It'll actually delineate, separate black, white, or blue and red, whatever the case is. So with further ado, I'll be back. We're back. Okay, so what we're using actually, believe it or not, Minwax. Okay, so this one is tinted. I try to use all the water-based stuff if I can. This just makes things a little easier in my life. But this is what they call true black. And it's, I think it's about as black or dark as you can get on that scale, on the tintable. Just gotta do a little stir. I try to make sure no wood goes to waste. As you can see, I actually make my own stir sticks. because why waste it? Why burn it? I mean, I've got enough to burn out here in the woods anyway. So, but why do that? I can use it, right? That's right, said the turkey. Alright. I need to empty my trash. Alright, see what we shall do. Oh yeah. I was right. I was about to go, uh-oh. Not good. Not good. Slow it down. So when you paint, stain, whatever it is, it's definitely always a good thing to delineate. And the problem is that you gotta kind of get in there in the crack. Don't step on a crack. You always want to try to get on the inside just a little bit like that, because if the wood starts to kind of come apart a little bit, no big deal. Or separate a little bit, again, no big deal. Why is that no big deal, you say or ask? Because it'll actually show all the way down that it is continual. Just as if you know, the romantic part, if you will, of American flag would be, I don't know if it's romantic, but you know what I'm saying, you get what I'm saying here. It would actually be red all the way through, white all the way through, the Union would be blue all the way through. You know what I'm saying, you get me, you feel me? I feel you. See, my wife gets these crazy things for me to wear sometimes because she knows I enjoy doing things that are different. I don't know. Now, these are actually going to be all painted, painted black at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These 7 are going to be painted black all the way. My red is over here by itself, and I have 2 that are completely white all the way. So those will remain white, or like what I do is a burn. And then number 1 and number 13, top and the bottom, if you will. This may be number 13 right here. It is. What I'll do then is paint the entire stripe on the bottom edge and the top edge of number 1 black all the way. Or if I was doing a traditional color, it would be red all the way. But this is actually going to be black, because we're doing it black and natural or black and white, and then there's going to be the Maltese in there. And then I'll come back later after I trim everything up. After I glue it together, trim it up, or we'll trim it up, and then I'll paint alternating the ends, alternating how they should be the correct color. More later. Okay, we're back. So, done all the painting. Now what I did was I let it sit for a little bit so you can, and then I wiped it off, right? the sooner you wipe it off, the more grain shows. It's a little bright in here because I have 13 trillion lumens, but I wanted that grain of the wood to kind of pop out a little bit, but not too much. By the way, I know it's kind of, see if I can kind of darken that. See? You can kind of see it there. Because that's actually kind of the desired effect, right? And we'll come back later. Go Hogs. Beat Missouri. Morning. Very morning. I don't like it. I really like that little super unhappy looking guy right there. That's me. But I have him. Go Army. Beat Navy. Alright, so speaking of, excuse me. Here we are. Alright. Woo. Okay. So I got coffee making. It's just not, it's too early. Alright. But here's everything all nice and painted at this stage. My next the next step in this, man, it's early. I don't like early. Early don't like me. But the next step in this process is going to be to put all these things together. It's actually going to be, as you would think, glue. That's right. All of that glue right there is going to go here. And then, once all that's together, I can show you. This might be a little bit better if I can kind of, it's crudely put together at this point. Crudely, not really. Let's see here. Yeah, it was like right there is where that's close enough, right? It's gonna be close. Now, does it look right? So what's gonna end up happening? And I meant to try to make this a little bit more, but that's okay, because what I'll end up doing is when I actually kind of paint here more black, it's going to kind of come like this. Alright, it's going to go like that, and then kind of come like this. So that way we'll have the red line, the Union, the Firefighter Maltese, which is centered with 3 lines. This is going to be kind of a burn effect. You'll see. It's going to come together good. And then this will all be carved out. Of course, the Union will be carved out. And then the very last thing is I will trim up my edges, which will also get rid of where I write on there what numbers are what numbers in the order that they are in. That's 11. See the little arrow? That way I don't forget, because you know the paint's not enough. But that was actually before the paint, so we'll do all that, make that happen, and throw some about 2 or 3 coats of polyurethane on there, and it'll be good to go. Stay safe, stay alive. All right, everybody say it with me. Stay safe, stay alive, Uncle James. Yep, that's right. Stay safe, stay alive, kids. Woo! And me and this goat. What I actually did was I added the 22 a day to a lot of the videos I'm starting to put out there. In fact, I think I'm going to do it for every video, but 22 a day. And there's some controversy as to whether the information is correct or not. Haven't really put two and two together. But the 22 a day is the amount. You can see my breath on camera, on film. I'm not going to be out here long enough for it to warm up. I'm telling you right now, it's cold. 22 a day is approximately 22 veterans a day commit suicide. And a lot of times it's senseless. It's something that can definitely be avoided. One a day is too many, and regardless of if it is a veteran or if it's just an individual, one is too many. There's always help. You can always, there's the National Suicide Prevention hotline. I think it's what is it, 999? I think I'll have to figure that out. I think it's 999, but anyway. So there's always that. There's always somebody, I'm sure, in your life who is willing to talk to you. There's always somebody there. There's no need to do anything to end it. There's just no reason. Yeah, life sucks. But you know what? Like a very smart individual who I wish I could meet. I would love to meet this person. My wife and I would love to meet Finn, aka, you know him as Ice-T from Law and Order, SVU. One time said, and I can't do a very good impersonation, but I would try. Well, we all come from somewhere. It's not very good. But the point is we all have struggles. How are you going to deal with the struggle? Call somebody and talk to somebody. Just call. Call 911 in your area and tell them you got some issues. You need to talk to somebody. They will. I promise you, they'll get you somebody. And it's not necessary, and it's not a bad thing. But if you need help, reach out to somebody and ask for help. It's there. You just have to ask. So, with that being said, have a great day. I don't know why I keep going back and forth. It's like mesmerizing. I see myself. I see the camera lens where I'm supposed to look over here, but I keep seeing myself, and it's like, I don't want to see myself. Because see, like right now, I covered myself up. Now I don't want to look. Oh, I can't help it. Okay. Man, whew. That camera sure does. Yeah, that camera puts on about 80 pounds. In about 30 years. And a whole bunch of gray. Woo, look at that. Hello. Just for men. Man, I tell you what, just for men. I got something for just for men. My wife, I'll come back. We'll have a discussion about just for men. April born in March put me up to some stuff one time. Later.